For example, patients who have enormous amount of rage and anger because of different past experiences such as sexual abuse, physical abuse, or emotional abuse, they often stop experiencing the somatic body response, such as back pain, once they have the opportunity to express the rage and the anger that has been hiding, but that is being present in the subconscious mind during many, many years. If this is your personal case, what I can tell you with all my heart is that probably the best solution is to speak with a professional specialized in therapy in this subject, and that the most important thing is that there is a solution, as you can hear and see in this clinical evidence, and that's probably one of the best ways. Furthermore, not only clinical evidence is showing this, there are also studies such as systematic reviews and meta-analysis. For example, this one that I am showing you, or I'm telling you, from 2016 from the American Association of Medicine, and in this other one that is being published recently in 2021, in February 2021, in the journal Pain and Medicine, and they conclude the following important thing. Pay attention. What they conclude is that that is really important to keep researching and taking serious the sexual functioning in population with chronic musculoskeletal pain, including back pain, and that is important to keep researching and considering this aspect. The other thing that they conclude is that it's been demonstrated an association between sexual abuse and the diagnosis of functional gastrointestinal disorders, non-specific pain such as back pain, and pelvic chronic pain. But the most important thing that they conclude is that the recognition of this association can have important clinical consequences and implications in order to reverse back pain and help the patients, and in order to help the healthcare professionals to approach this situation with more accuracy and efficiency. And you might ask yourself right now, okay, I'm aware about all this situation, about all this information, but is there any solution, or what are the solutions that we could start applying? Well, the truth is that there is no a single answer or solution, because in this context, probably therapy sessions with a specialized professional is the most effective. But nevertheless, other people might find useful just simply writing therapy, expressing their own emotions, the repressed emotions especially, or some people might find useful and effective just learning and educating yourself and creating this awareness with this important information. So there is not a single answer, but what is important to understand is that there is different solutions. Once you have understood this, I'm sure that right now you are aware that it's not as simple as the fact that you have back pain and then this is affecting your sexual relationships with yourself or with a partner, if you do have. What we are aware right now probably, and you are, is that, for instance, repressed emotions linked to your sexual category in your life could be the cause of back pain from a psychosomatic perspective. I'm not meaning that this is the main cause, but that it could, and we have to consider this because it's not considered. And that's because I tried to create 5 conclusions on this first video that I made. So the first conclusion is that people with musculoskeletal problems or disorders and pain, they appreciate that their sexuality is being considered, and they feel supported and more optimistic in the treatment of back pain. The second thing is that considering the sexuality as part of the approach to treating back pain, makes sense considering that the research says that the biopsychosocial model for treating back pain, it needs to be considered and is really important. The third thing is that emotions such as anger and rage, that they've been repressed in the area of your sexuality, they could be the cause of maintaining persistent back pain that is idiopathic with no cause. The fourth conclusion is that there is scientific and clinical evidence showing that the recognition of this association can have positive consequences in the clinical setting. And the last conclusion is that there are different alternatives to reverse the situation, such as psychotherapy, psychological therapy, express your emotions by writing therapy, create awareness by education and listening information like the one that I'm sharing with you. Those are the main conclusions. In the next episode, in the part 2 of sex and back pain, I'm going to tell you what is the science saying about the mechanical aspects related to back pain and sex. And I'm also going to tell you which sexual positions are more suitable if you have back pain, always considering what is being researched and investigated. And in the last part, the third part on this series of videos, sex and back pain, I'm going to share with you some conclusions and some reflections about the most important things you might consider with sex and back pain. If you find that this video has been informative for you, please help me out to share this video, subscribe to the podcast or to the YouTube channel, and share far and wide this message. This is David El Corobarrutia reminding you to move pain-free and live.